Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Today, guys, your true day of rest for a lot of barbers. Some of you going in and getting it, and hey, I'm not upset. You got to get it how you live. I just wanted to reach out today and let you know that, you know, the band cares about you guys. The band really wants you to be successful. The band doesn't want to give you a bunch of fluff. And what do I mean by fluff? Right? I can tell you all of these analytical or higher echelon things to do as far as your business and all of those. I can tell you all of that stuff. But you know what I feel like that you guys need is things that work on the inner. Right? You're doing all of this work on the outer. All this work on the outer and doing no work on the inside, right? You have to understand that, like, as a barber, you're in a career where you feel like your clients are your friends, but your clients a lot of times could care less about you based on the fact of, hey, this is what, like, you're supposed to be here. They don't care. You signed up to be a barber, and guess what? Don't get sick. Don't take a day off. Don't do. These things can wreak havoc on your mind, right? I know barbers who haven't taken vacations. Guess what? I'm going to raise my hand. I don't know the last time I took a vacation. If I travel anywhere, it's for a sporting event, it's for some sort of family emergency, or to go and visit family. Nothing has been, we're just going to go somewhere, relax, and have fun. That's not what you guys want. And I'm being honest with you and saying that is what I have done. That's what I have done over the past few years. Not going on vacations, not done all of these types of things, and going to spend time with my family, and lost clients because I went to do something with my family, to go to my child's sporting events, to do all. People huffed, puffed, rolled their eyes, got mad, and guess what? I did a lot of bending over backwards trying to make it work and looking out for people. And I'm not saying that I'm not grateful for my clients, but there were some who were very inconsiderate. And I've said things like, "Hey, I got to go to this." "Oh, well, can you come in before you leave?" And I've done it. I have done it. And guess what? When you're first starting out, you may need to. But you also need to prepare mentally for the fact that when you get your life in a place where you want to set some boundaries, if you can't set boundaries in the beginning, when you get to that place of setting boundaries, it is going to be tough for you and your clients. We've all seen the post on social media. Why my barber think he can go on vacation? Why is my barber out having fun? My barber went out to dinner. Why is he doing this? Why? Because we're human. I didn't decide to be a barber so I could be a robot and answer to every beck and call that any and every person wants. And the people that are that rude and that disrespectful, I promise you, are not regular people. They're not regular clients. They're not. And you need to understand they're not regular clients. At least for me, they're not. They may be for you, but they're not for me. Not my regular clients. And so, guys, on this Sunday, when you're relaxing before you ramp up to start a new week, I want you to think about that. I want you to think about establishing some new boundaries with your clients. Answering to every beck and call is not, it's not okay. And listen, if you don't have in place, hey, I feel you need some before work and after work hour, before work hour and after work hour prices. Am I saying holiday? Am I saying holiday pay? Nah. You know, I used to be a fan of the holiday pay until I really got into I used to be a fan of that until I really started to think about it, and I'm saying, am I why am I adding on price to someone just because they didn't like just because they didn't wasn't able to get in on time? Like, I understand some people's work schedules, right? Maybe that's their only day off. Maybe they only get maybe they only get, you know, the day before Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving off, and they got to go back to work. Maybe they only get Christmas Eve off, right? I don't work on Christmas Day. That's just not something that I do. Like, I don't. And so, like, I just decided against it. But I do have after and before hour prices. Most of my clients, they book appointments. I got some older guys that don't, but for the most part, most of my clients, they book appointments. Now, if I get a walk in between that time, guess what? The walk in is going to come in between working hours. I'm not going to stay later for a walk in. Not all the time. I'm not, and that's not being rude, disrespectful, or anything like that. There was a time and place where I did that all the time. Right? I tell my family I'm gonna be home at 5. I show up at 7:30. Tell my family I'm gonna be home at you know at. Yes, we all need money to operate, move, and live. But what we don't need is this excess just to have excess. And I'm not, and don't get me wrong. Am I saying don't be wealthy? No, that is not what I'm saying. I'm saying excess just to have excess, just to show off. Because that's what a lot of people want. They just want to show off and let me show you what I got. I don't know. I'm a grown man. What you eat don't make me nothing. What you do don't make me nothing. And you need to remember that. Please. Do make no mistake. Remember that. Remember it. Guys, I just want you guys to take care of you and you as a person. Don't allow this industry or the clients that come, don't allow them to dictate to you how you're going to do business. Set clear, concrete boundaries and don't waver from them. The moment that you waver, the moment that things are, that it changes the game. Don't waver. There's no reason to. Right? There's no reason to. Oh, well, what about such and such? Well, they can't play. They can't play by the rules. Oh, I'm just saying. What about again? They can't play by the rules. I just want you to understand. Just want you to understand. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful Sunday night. I hope this gets you ready for your Monday. I hope this allows you to reevaluate some things in the way you're doing business. If you're unhappy in the way that your business is going, you need to sit down and reevaluate it for your sake, for your sanity, for your mental health. Don't be so obsessed with doing it just because, oh, somebody said that. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Set some boundaries. Define what you want. Define your future. Define the way you want to live and the way you want to operate in your business. Guys, thank you again for tuning in to the Band of Barbers podcast. Remember, the band cares about you. The band wants you to win. And as always, you're only one cut away. Just remember that, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a wonderful night.